monsters looked extremely dangerous and terrifying, but it turned out they were so gentle and harmless that anyone who saw them was left utterly stunned. Hello everyone, this is Vu Chao Win Bai. Fine feathers make fine birds. Before getting to know each other, people often tend to judge one another by their appearance. This holds true not only for humans, but even in the natural world it is no exception. Each animal possesses its own unique and incredibly diverse method of self-defense. Some species possess venom, others are extremely aggressive, and many also have an inherently combative nature. Some species even use their very appearance as a defense mechanism, making other creatures tremble with fear at just the sight of them. However, few people realize that many animals that appear ferocious are actually not dangerous at all. Alongside Vu Chao and Win Bai, let's review 8 monsters with an extremely dangerous and terrifying appearance. But it turns out to be so gentle that it leaves everyone speechless in surprise. All will be revealed in today's video. The Goliath bird-eater, the world's largest species of spider. This is the second largest spider species in the world, primarily inhabiting burrows in the South American region. Not even discuss whether they. As a member of the tarantula family, the Goliath spider possesses a massive and fearsome physique, characteristic of most species within this family. However, this spider is venomous but not dangerous to humans. Their primary food source is hummingbirds. Many people mistakenly believe they are venomous, but in reality, their secretion is merely a starch-like liquid. They inject this substance into their prey's bodies solely to make digestion easier. Translator. A person who converts works from one language to another. You might think that brightly colored insects are usually toxic, but the Pacific beetle cockroach is an exception. While this Native American cockroach has very vibrant colors, its venom is actually harmless. Researchers believe this is a classic example of mimicry in harmless animal species. Mimicking the appearance of a poisonous species for self-defense. In this case, the milk cockroach benefited from the notorious reputation of the deathstalker cockroach. To identify them, people who frequently go into the forest or travel through areas where these two cockroach species are found often share a saying to tell them apart. Red near black is a friend, red near yellow is a foe. This saying refers to the colors on their scales. Only approach once you have accurately distinguished the colors of these two species. Otherwise, just a small misunderstanding, and we won't be able to foresee what happens next, right? As a member of the long-snouted crocodile family, Garen's jaw full of sharp teeth is truly fearsome. And its fierce appearance, looking no different from any other crocodile, is its perfect defense mechanism, isn't it? Essentially, they are incapable of attacking larger animals. The researchers also noted that Garian often tends to avoid or hide from humans when encountering them. The reason is that their snout structure is quite weak and narrow, making it unsuitable for eating meat. Therefore, their primary diet consists mainly of fish, frogs, and insects. However, one concerning thing is that despite being very gentle and not wanting to harm anyone, the Gariman crocodile is frequently hunted by humans for its eggs, which are used in pharmaceuticals or to create handicrafts. Therefore, they are currently classified as a critically endangered species, with only approximately 200 individuals remaining worldwide. 4. The giant checkmating chess piece from Africa. With a body length that can reach nearly 40 centimeters, this African millipede is ranked among the world's largest giant millipedes. They primarily inhabit the eastern part of the continent, with the largest populations concentrated in Kenya and Mozambique. Despite its enormous size and fearsome appearance, this creature only attacks when it feels threatened. They don't bite people but instead curl up their bodies and secrete a fluid that makes us itch. However, this friend also has absolutely no intention of being aggressive or causing you any harm. All they want is to hide beneath the soil and rocks, eat fallen leaves, and live a peaceful life. Even in some places, these ants are sold as pets for enthusiasts, at a price of about $9 each. This shows just how gentle and friendly it is. Gentle giants. Long ago, across all the oceans, there once existed a species of fish known as a monster. It was immense, mysterious, and was once the terror of ancient mariners. Monster fish. In Vietnamese, it has a very cute name, the sunbathing shark. And to this day, they remain the ocean's most mysterious creatures. No one knows their exact numbers, migration patterns, or reproductive habits. It is known that the basking shark is currently the second largest fish species in the world. Only whale sharks remain, reaching sizes of over 10 meters, excluding whales, as they are actually mammals. And though it is a relative of the great white shark, this creature is not a fearsome predator. Since they primarily only eat the plankton present in seawater. Infernal. Whether you swim up to them or paddle a boat close, they won't harm you. 6. Eerie. The eerie has the scientific name Dobuntonia madagascariensis. Some scientists believe they belong to the raccoon family. Because they were seen as an omen of crop failure, they were despised by the people of Madagascar. Currently, this species can only be found in the forests of eastern Madagascar. They primarily inhabit tropical and deciduous forests. They also often venture into cultivated areas in search of food. The eerie is quite small, with a body weight of only about 3 kilograms. With a body length ranging from approximately 25 to 40 centimeters. They possess a rather long and thick tail. From a distance, they look no different from ordinary squirrels. Body hair, including leg hair, is typically dark brown or black in color. Its neck and face are covered in white fur. They are distinguished by their large, dark ears, which are always pricked forward. A slender, pointed snout with large, round, and protruding eyes. Specifically, they possess strong, healthy teeth with large and prominent incisors. Hands with long, slender, and elegant fingers. It helps them grip branches firmly to forage and hunt for prey. The incisors of the eerie grow continuously throughout their lives, and is used to gnaw on tree bark. Finger support for extracting food from within the bark. The existence of the eerie lemur. Although it helps them escape the attacks of larger animals. But that very thing also causes quite a few troubles. Because it is seen as an omen of death. Perhaps it is precisely because of its ugly appearance. The local people have always harbored a deep and bitter hatred for the eerie lemur. Whenever they encountered them, they would try to gouge out their eyes or kill them. It's so unfair that everything turned out to be the complete opposite of what we had imagined. This species of monkey eats only fruit, seeds, insects, nectar, and mushrooms. And there have never been any attacks on humans. Currently, they only inhabit the tropical forests in eastern Madagascar. And this species is being included in the Red Book due to its dwindling population in the wild. This indicates a concern that, if timely protective measures are not taken, then in the very near future. The eerie monkey can now only be found in books. Not very cute looking. It was even called a disgusting bird by Charlotte Duckwing. The vulture plays an extremely important role in the Earth's ecosystem. The #1 cleanup crew in the natural world. However, they are now among the rarest bird species in the world. There are currently 23 species of vultures on Earth, which are classified into 2 different families. The native animal species of the Americas, the New World, and Asia, the Old World. Both O and Phi species are facing serious threats. Currently, Africa is home to 11 of the 16 total species of Old World vultures. They appear on the Hoang Exa grasslands, weaving their way between the towns. The city played a special role, it cleaned away the dead. The vulture is a bird that specializes in feeding on the carcasses of dead animals. Therefore, throughout human culture, they have often been associated with the image of hastiness and opportunism. Conservation, when they can hardly touch the hearts or stir the emotions of the public. More than fearsome predators like lions or rhinos. Actually, vultures are a species more pitiable than detestable. With a unique damage-handling capability. The vulture's stomach contains acids capable of destroying bacteria. It helps them avoid toxins from the spoiled meat. They can quickly strip a large prey down to just the skeleton. This helps limit the development of harmful pests. Therefore, vultures are a crucial link in preventing the spread of pathogens. From animals to animals, and then from animals to humans. Particularly during this period of complex disease developments. Some regions in Asia have the custom of leaving animal carcasses on the outskirts of villages. Or are they landfills for vultures to clean up in their natural way? Faster and tidier than burial or incineration. Stray dogs, leopards, lions, hyenas, rats, and maggots are all capable of doing the same thing. However, the cleanup is progressing rather slowly. The more they come into contact with each other, the higher the risk of spreading pathogens between them. Because the stomach isn't as robust as that of a vulture. So what would your neighborhood be like if the professional waste collection teams disappeared? That is the daily scenario unfolding in the natural world of Africa. The vulture population is declining at an alarming rate. Chinese giant salamander, Andreas davidianus, as one of the largest and most morphologically unique salamander species in the world. This amphibian species is native to central and eastern China. This species can reach a length of up to 1.8 meters and a body weight of nearly 60 kilograms. This fish is actually the largest amphibian still living on Earth today. Throughout history, scientists have always considered the giant salamander to be a single species. However, recent studies have enabled scientists to distinguish this. They form 3 distinct species, originating from southern, central, and eastern China. One of the newly discovered species is named Andreas sligoi, also known as the South China giant salamander. This is considered the largest of the 3 species, with a body length of nearly 2 meters. The Chinese giant salamander has distinct characteristics that set it apart from most other amphibians. They have a very long lifespan, with some individuals even living longer than humans. In the wild, they can live up to 30 years, and this number can even reach 60 years in captivity. The lifespan of the Chinese giant salamander differs significantly between wild and captive environments. Food and living conditions are the root causes of that. Meanwhile, wild monitor lizards must fend for themselves and often face the risk of illness or death. At the same time, they also face more threats. Captive-bred iguanas will benefit from health care and protection from predators. In the wild, these giant amphibians can inhabit a variety of diverse environments, including rivers, lakes, and hot springs. They are also known to inhabit underground rivers. In some regions of China, only the underground biological communities remain, because the fish populations in rivers and lakes have been overexploited for food. The Chinese giant salamander is a critically endangered species, and is considered one of the most critically endangered amphibian species in the world. The main cause is the loss and degradation of their natural habitat, as well as being overexploited for medicinal and culinary purposes. In recent years, wild species populations have declined severely, and currently, this species is estimated to have a very low population size in the wild. On the other hand, the number of giant salamanders in captivity is estimated